सूरज देख रुक गया है, तेरे आगे झुक गया है। सूरज देख रुक गया है, तेरे आगे झुक गया है। जब कभी ऐसे कोई मस्ताना निकले है अपनी धुन में दीवाना, शाम सुहानी बन जाते हैं दिन इंतजार के। ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही, रुक जाना नहीं तो कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बाहर के। रुक जाना नहीं तो कहीं हार के, कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बाहर के। ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही। साथी न कारवा है, ये तेरा इम्तिहान है। साथी न कारवा है, ये तेरा। Hello all of you. Hopefully the volume and all is clear. Do let me know if you're watching us live in YouTube. Yes. Hello all of you. Okay, so we are here to discuss the costing one-shot videos in a sequence we are recording. Already cost sheet material chapter we have recorded one-shot video wherein all the concepts, the booster notes are available, and along with that important problems and adjustments also we are checking. Right? Is volume and all clear? If you can let me know, just 1 second please wait. Sorry, yes. All of you are working hard. So many of you have attended the practice batch also what we have taken in the concept classes app. DTIDT practice batch is there in the YouTube. Chapter wise exam, so many of you are writing and mailing me the answer sheet. Happy to see that. And the purpose of doing the live paper discussion is, okay, this question paper and suggested answer for this and Saturday material chapter. This will be available in the Telegram and Challengers group. So if you have attempted the paper, take a red pen, start the paper correction. One thing is very important is, I want to know whether you started with MCQs or you started with question answer. It's your wish, right? You have very good MCQs in the CMA exam. In CA exam, you have case studies. So you're starting with that, or this is a cost sheet exam, so something you know very well that you are doing. Okay? Anything is okay. Whatever you know best, you can attempt. But I got messages from some of the students that, ma'am, I took extra time. Why did you take extra time? You didn't read properly that I have given a question for choice. You remember? Right? I said either solve question number 4 or 5. The purpose to give choice in the chapter wise exam is because that's how your final exam is. There also you have to choose. And you can't say, ma'am, I will solve all, whichever is best, they give marks. That much time you are not having. So make a proper choice. Watch the carefully all your choices. And in fact, I would suggest while you get the 15 minutes reading time, don't read the MCQs. MCQs, you know it, you can allot, I think, after 1 hour. The first 1 hour is in question number 2 to 7, what you need to solve. That you pick up and decide, and start with the first impression, best impression, whatever you know well. Give proper writing, like today, those who have posted cost sheet answer, question number 1, D, then B kiska, question number 1, right? Okay. But I appreciate so much that costing is C for costing, C for calculation, C for creativity, but there were not much scratching. The papers were really neat. Some of you, I'm not naming, Amir Khan ne mana kiya hai, naam nahi lena, marks nahi. You evaluate yourself. This is a live class. If you have any doubt, you can comment below. Okay? Right. Question paper and the suggested answer, both you will get it in the Telegram. Only the first two ones, rest you register. All details are there in this poster, if you can see. The first step is attend the practice batch DTIDT. It's live in YouTube. Costing, it is live in the app. Second is prepare for the exam, cleared or doubt in the challenges group. Third step is write the chapter-wise exam and then correct the paper. Even those for house property, yesterday only we completed the live class on Zoom. There were so many of you attending and doing this. Recording also will be available for 6 months. But the purpose of attending live is you ask your doubts. Ma'am, I did this instead of this. Is it correct? Right? So many presentation and other things will be clear. Dear students, it takes daring to write chapter-wise exam. But once you overtake that and you write, no, your confidence will go to next level. You will get a mindset कि okay, final exam is just like you are writing chapter-wise exam with Dipti ma'am. Those who are having in September also can write all according to timetable we are getting. Properly your exams all will be over. DTIDT will be over by 31st of August only, and costing some of the exams will go on till 8th of September. Alternate day we are taking. Okay, right? Okay, tell me, ready with the pen to do the correction? Here I am sharing the screen and our question paper. Chalo, let us start with the MCQs. You can answer with me what you have written. Dash is anything for which, 1 second, yeah, for which a separate cost measurement is required. I have also covered some of the theory questions from the first chapter which are repeatedly asked. So dash is anything for which a separate measurement is required. That is your cost object. Yeah. Cost unit is the denominator. It is unit of measure. Cost drivers we use in ABC costing. Cost center are your different products. Cost object. Your cost object is your product. A product, B product, C product, or M1, M2, whatever. So cost object is the different items you are manufacturing, selling, or different kind of services you are giving, over which you need to have measure it separately. Okay. Now, which of the following is true about cost control? Super duper important. 5 to 7 times already asked. Distinguish between cost reduction, cost control. Again, they can ask you. Okay. Right. Which of the following is true about cost control? Cost control is the gist. It's not that I'm doing paper correction. I'm trying to enhance your knowledge. Like yesterday, I worked and showed you pre-construction interest. अगर नहीं आता है तो. So, cost control. Which of the following is true about cost control? Cost control is what best you can do in the present situation. I want to go from A to B destination. I can go by cab, I can go by auto, I can go by bus. I can tie up with someone and together we can share. That's cost control. Cost reduction is, okay, every day I have to go to A, from A to B. Is it possible to shift my house nearby to the B destination? So it's like permanent solution, long-term solution. Which of the following is true about cost control? It is a corrective function. It challenges the set standards. It ends when the target is achieved. Cost control ends. The cost reduction is going on. Okay, this time this is it. Can we reduce the material cost? Can we reduce the labor? Can we increase the speed of the production? And so on. Right? So, cost control, it ends where the target is achieved. Cost reduction, it challenges the standards. It's a corrective action. Cost control is a preventive action. I'm almost like giving you the distinction between. Is it clear to all of you? Right. So many of you are live. If you can keep messaging that you all are following or not and comment below, you can share your answers also. That would be a great interaction. Cost units used in the power sector. Power sector we use in the overhead chapter and all. Kilometer, kilowatt, number of electric points, number of hours, kilo hours, right? But instead of power sector, if they have given electricity bills, then it is number of points. Like 2 rooms, the bill is 10,000. Here there are 2 light points, 2 fan points, 1 laptop point, 5 points. Next room, 3 points, and so on. Okay. So this is all from your chapter 1. Then we will go to the cost sheet. Process costing method is suitable for transport? No. Service? Chemical? Yes. Dam construction? Contract. Furniture making? Job costing. So which costing is suitable for which kind of industry? And according to that, their denominator changes. If it is transport, passenger kilometer, ton kilometer. If it is chemical, we do it in kgs and quintals, right? Okay. In process, the conversion cost means very important for the cost sheet also. So many times they give you direct material is 60,000 and it is 60% of the prime cost. Just an example I'm sharing. So in direct material, if I add direct labor and overhead, we can get our cost of the production. Are you all with me? In material, in peanuts, if I add direct labor, direct overhead, I will get what? Cost of production. So this direct labor and this direct overhead, what is it? Nothing but conversion cost. The cost of converting the material into a finished product is conversion cost. Ma'am, can we have direct labor, overhead, factory overhead? Yes. Can we have selling overhead? No, we don't have selling overhead. Right? Okay. Next, super important, director's remuneration. You know, we can divide our overhead into fixed and variable or based on behavior, direct and indirect based on element. Like that, we can bifurcate our overhead into factory, then admin and selling. So director's remuneration and all is a part of what? Administrative overhead. If a car is given to director to and fro, depreciation of the car, where it will go? Administrative overhead. If it is a depreciation of the plant and machinery, where it will go? Factory overhead. If it is a depreciation of a delivery van, selling and distribution overhead. Costing is super duper scoring if you practice in writing whatever you are doing. I can understand so many of your writing exam in September. So exactly 1 month left, but you can do it. This is also asked so many times in exam. Distinction between direct cost and indirect cost is an example of dash clarification. Element. Yeah. Control and controllability पे कौन सा होगा? Normal cost and abnormal. Variability पे fixed and variable. Functional cost are different. So based on element, you can decide, you know, what is direct cost? It is having an impact in the output, like direct raw material, peanuts, direct labor who are working in factory. They are all direct cost. Indirect cost. supervisor's salary, and so on. Okay, right. Next, a taxi provider charges minimum 80 rupees. Thereafter, 12 rupees per kilometer. Is this a fixed cost, variable, semi-variable, administrative? Up to a limit, it is fixed. Whether you go one step or 100 step, this is fixed cost. Beyond that, it is variable. So it is having both the element. It's called semi-variable overhead. I want listen all of you carefully. This is suggestion of many of my students who are going one-to-one now. Yeah, one-to-one mentoring sessions. You are getting the slot, and this is your feedback. I have decided I'll give you a fixed allotted time, and 15 minutes we will do live doubt clearing. So hit the subscribe button, notification button till the exam at least. What I'm going to do, like how to bifurcate semi-variable overhead into fixed and variable. If you know this, you can use it in operating cost sheet. You can use it in job costing. You can use it in budgeting. You can use it in labor. Are you all with me? So that concept. Then reconstruction. Tax and costing, there are some 10 minutes concept. One is like provident fund. A provident fund is like a concept RPF and all where students are doing mistake. They need help, right? So all that will be available to hear in a live class. You comment below what is exactly your doubt. I'll come up with not more than 10 minutes video for that, for sure. But of course, with all the classes schedule, paper setting and all takes a lot of time. So I'll let you know the schedule for sure. Okay? So what's the answer for the 8th MCQ? Semi-variable overhead. Right. Prime cost. All the cost incurred in manufacturing. No. Total of direct cost, material cost, cost of operating. Direct cost, direct material, direct labor, direct expenses will become what? Prime cost. Clear? Over and out? Yeah? Next. A company employs 3 drivers to deliver goods to its customers. Okay? The salary paid to these drivers, see, is a delivery person. So it will go into which overhead? Prime cost? No. Direct cost? No. Production overhead? No. Selling overhead. Is this helpful to you? Yeah? This one is super interesting. Last 2 MCQs, I can say this one is going to be asked in exam. पहले ये करते हैं. What would be the prime cost? Material purchased, labor, expenses, manufacturing overhead, or material consumed. What will be the prime cost? I have given the answer, but I want all of you to take 2 minutes time and put your answers in the comment. Hit the like button, share this video. You will surely get lot of presentation and other skills and confidence. And from the first chapter till 15th chapter, the quality of the exam paper will be this professional only for sure. करो देखो आप लोग देखो. 2 minutes, I forgot my water bottle, so just wait. Yes, dear students, you're not able to comment below the video. This is live class going on, not recorded. Tell me. Yeah. What would be the prime cost? Material purchase? No. Because if we take purchase, we need opening stock and closing stock and all. Right? So what we will be taking? We will be taking Direct material consumed. We will take direct labor. We will take direct expense. That's all. Manufacturing overhead is not a part. So how much you all are getting? 60 and 67. 127,500 is the answer. 127,500 is the answer. Okay? Any confusion in the 12th answer? What is the formula for calculating the cost of the production in a manufacturing entity? The cost of the production, COP. So it's like cost sheet, prime cost, factory overhead, aa gaya cost of the production. So total cost minus opening, no, it's incomplete. Opening plus purchase minus closing. This will give you the cost of the production units. You want the cost. So material, labor and factory overhead, yes. Direct material, direct labor, expenses may not be there. So factory overhead, you get the cost of the production. Clear? Were the MCQs really tough? I want some feedback from all of you. Saturday, tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. you will get material chapter. Please don't postpone writing exams. Once you postpone, it's going to be postponed. आज का कल लिखेंगे, कल का परसों लिखेंगे तो नहीं चलेगा ना. You cannot postpone final exam, बेटा. ठीक है? Right. Distinguish between cost reduction and cost control. Okay. So this is a theory question. Already I covered it. How many marks you got in MCQs if you can put in chat box? Yeah. Cost control and cost reduction. Cost control aims at maintaining the cost existing. Cost reduction is long term. It's futuristic. Cost control. Lowest possible cost in the existing. कैसे हम control करें? This is reduce the cost over the period. Go and stay near B destination. It emphasizes on past and present. This is present and future. This is preventive. This is corrective. This one they have asked in true and false. Cost control will be over once your target is achieved. But cost reduction will continue. Yeah? Right. And then one line, 2 lines you have to write and explain these costs. This can be asked in exam and theory questions. Listen, so many of you are telling me, ma'am, please set the paper without the theory question. Theory का एक साथ लिखेंगे, एक साथ पढ़ना नहीं होगा. There are some chapters like job and all costing where hardly any theory question is there. But material, labor, overhead and cost sheet, these are the 4 pillars of costing. So cost sheet theory questions you have to cover now. I covered the basic chapter also with this. So hope you are able to correlate and write. Opportunity cost is the cost what you sacrifice. If I decide to continue my teaching career, I have to put in for the laptop, for the touch screen, for the Zoom, for the printing, for the typing, all expenses. So say 1 lakh rupees, if I'm investing here, I have to forego 1 lakh rupees FD interest. That's my opportunity cost. Out of pocket cost is the cost in which money is going out. Like depreciation is not out of pocket cost. Another name of out of pocket cost is also explicit cost. Yeah. Wherein there is cash outflow, money is going out. Shutdown cost. Shutdown cost is the minimum cost that is incurred even if you are not, say, you are opening your showroom for 25 days. 5 Sundays it is closed. Still you have to pay salary for 30 days. Still you have to pay rent for 30 days. Depreciation. Yeah, pade. You have 3 cabs for transport. The first and second is used. Third one is not yet used. Still wear and tear, depreciation. So shutdown cost is Another way of writing the fixed cost which is incurred, right? Next is sunk cost. Sunk cost. Okay. These costs are again the cost which are like invariably incurred. So sometimes in marginal costing and all we say otherwise also we are going to incur. This is a like another way of the fixed cost, sunk cost. So better, forget it. And if the variable cost is covered, let us take the decision. Historical cost incurred is called as sunk cost. It plays no role in decision making. Yeah, it has to be incurred. This I have given. In how do you divide your semi-variable overhead into fixed and variable? So there are different methods to it. Yeah. So nothing given or they have given high-low method. So highest point is 1,15,000 is the cost at 8,000 units. Lowest is 6,000 units. So what, because of the change in units, 4,000. If there is a change in cost, because of the change in units, it's only because of the variable element. Agreed, all of you? Yeah. So high-low point method. Change in cost 97 to 1,15,000, 18,000, and change in units is 2,000. So 9 per unit is which cost? Variable cost. So in 1,15,000, 9 per unit into 8,000, 63 is variable, 43 is fixed. In 97,000, 6,000 into 9 is variable, 43 is fixed. Now if they ask me, okay, this is at how many units? 8,000 units, 6,000. Ma'am, next time we are deciding to do 5,000. Can we immediately calculate the cost? Yes. 5,000 into 9. 5 nines are 45,000 and 43,000. So 88,000 will be the total cost if you produce 5,000 units. Superb it is, I'm saying, for MCQs, for case studies, for question and answer, worth it. If you have done it correct, give yourself 4 marks. Any doubt in marking your answer? Yeah? Yeah, you have to write the steps. If this step is missing and directly you have done this table, only 3 marks you give. Yeah. Sure. Zoom link also you will get if you register. Then you can be a part of Zoom. You can be a part of the YouTube live. Your wish. Only till 2 exams. After that, it will only be on the Zoom. In the description of this video, concept classes app link is there. There you go and register for the costing and the DT booster course. Okay, right. Yeah, all the question papers, the suggested answers, and the paper discussion video will be available for 6 months. Hope it is clear. Next. Fourth question is superb. I want some comment, those who have attended. DT के paper में तो बहुत comment आ रहे थे. Ma'am, this was good. Yesterday, house property also, ma'am, paper was up to the mark. What happened today? Did you feel the costing paper was tough? This next question is from cost sheet. But you can say, ma'am, same question we have solved in job cost sheet. Okay. Ma'am, same type of question we have solved in budgeting. Okay. Ma'am, same type of question we have solved in overhead. Okay. I don't know. This is your question paper. This is your answer sheet and your pen should move. Shall I discuss the question? Yeah. Ready to go? 10 marks question it is. You have to prepare a cost sheet. Listen, gone are the days that you will prepare the cost sheet and your answer will be profit or your answer will be sales. Sales and profit and all will be given and purchase will be balancing figure. Opening stock will be balancing figure. So you should know the cost sheet. Yeah. And anything you can get as balancing figure. Chalo. So very nice question what I'm sharing now. Direct material is 320, wages is 8 lakhs, production overhead is 25% variable, remaining fixed, 75% fixed, and all. Selling sales 25 lakhs is given, and 125 per unit is also given. I am reading the question exactly in the same way, dear students, you will read it in final exam. Okay. Now tell me, if this is 25 lakhs divided by 125, can we immediately calculate? Okay, 20,000 units are there. And 20,000 units are there. Okay. Now, output and sales in the year 2 will increase by 20%. Okay, ma'am. Next year the production is, answer mein dekh lo. Abhi 20, next year it's 24,000. So if the production increases, your variable cost will increase. Your fixed cost will be constant unless they say it increases. So this is a cost sheet also, and this is a very beautiful knowledge. I can say with a bang that if you see the same question in exam message, I'm not saying ki yehi aayega, but I know one time this, one time cost sheet, costing compiler is there. All of you know it. In app, you can order the costing compiler 1 and 2 also. In compiler 1, I have worked really hard for months. One question, one concept, and the question answers are available. In compiler 2, CA and CMA, past exam papers. This question is there in both the study material also. Yeah. So if you feel it was little tricky, work with me. Output and sale will increase. Okay. Additional advertisement expense you will incur. Material price will go up. Wage rate will go up. And efficiency is also increasing. You know, when efficiency increases, the labor cost will come down. I'll explain when we come to that point. Is my speed fine? Anusha, Abhinav, जो लोग सब ने एग्जाम लिखा है बोलो, समझ में आ रहा है? Are you all following? So many of you are watching and so many less likes, not desirable. Like, share, subscribe till the exam. Fixed production overhead will increase. Ma'am, just now you said fixed overhead will be same. Yeah, but instead of 20, if you're making 24, and if they're saying there's an increase, let us do that. Okay? Right. Okay. So direct material is 3,20,000. Yeah. But they said output is increasing. So the cost will increase 320 into 120%. Okay for all of you? Yeah, for 320 plus 20%, 64,000. Yeah, directly into 120%. That's what I have done. And material price is also increasing. Quantity is to increasing from 20 to 24. And price, what was available for 5 rupees, the price is increasing by 10%. So 110%. So 320 into 120 into 100. Any question, if you have done wrong, promise it will take 10 minutes extra. You will correctly solve it with the suggested answer and paper discussion and mail me on our number. conceptclassesexams@gmail.com or the mobile number. I'll write it once again. 9290065156. Over. Chalo. When the cost is increasing, 120%. When the rate is increasing, 110%. Wages have gone up by 5%. Superb. Only this is also asked in 2 marks MCQs. 8 lakhs. Okay, it's a very nice question. Only part of it can be asked in any of the chapters. 8 lakhs into 120% because the production increased. 8 lakhs was here, 120. Then wages went up to 105%. Okay. And efficiency is increasing by 12%. So in the same cost, someone was producing 10 units. Now he's producing 12 units. Wow. The labor cost will reduce. So in 200 divide by 112. For anyone, if it is not clear, see. 50,000 is the labor cost now. After 20% quantity increase, 5%, 50,000. But efficiency also increased. So this 50,000 is 112. We are saving on the cost. So 100 kitna? Into 100 divided by 112. If the efficiency increases, the cost decreases. That's why 100 in the numerator. Ma'am, I did correct, but I have written 112 on top, gone. You have increased the cost. Do you understand this in the labor, in the standard costing? That when the efficiency increases, the labor cost decreases. Done. So you got the prime cost. Now, variable overhead 5% से increase हुआ है and fixed production overhead 1/3. So first production overhead में 4,80,000 का 25% is variable and 75% is fixed. So this variable overhead 120%, because when the production increases, the variable overhead will increase. It's fixed per unit 120%. And then they said variable overhead 5% price also increased. Okay. Fixed overhead, production overhead, only production, it increased by 1/3. Yeah. So 3,60,000 into 133 1/3, या फिर 3,60,000 डिवाइड बाय 1/3 120 और ऐड कर दो तो 360 plus 120 480. I want some response. It's a very nice question, and I am not saying इसको ऐसे check करना ऐसे. I am explaining you. If you have done it correct, appreciated. Deepti ma'am is not here to test your knowledge कि इतना भी नहीं आया. ठीक है. If you have not done it, I am doing it. But this is going to be the level of the professional exam and our chapter. इसके बाद का question is very easy, very easy. It's like a repetition. ये वाला. चलो. But I'm going to spare more time for this. Next, administrative overhead. 75% is fixed, 25 variable. So variable administrative overhead, yeah, it will variable cost will increase by 120% due to quantity and 105% because they said all the variable overhead 5% increase. Fixed cost, fixed administrative overhead constant total. Chalo. Now, after this, selling and distribution overhead, 2/3 fixed, 2,40,000. Okay, right. So come to selling overhead, 1/3 is variable, same 120% and 105%, and fixed is constant. Ma'am, fixed also increased by 1/3. No, only fixed production overhead increased. Rest all is same. So material, wages, prime cost, factory overhead, works cost, administrative overhead, cost of production, selling overhead, and advertisement expenses, they incurred extra. Commission of salesmen, salesmen's traveling expense, advertisement expenses, these are all selling expenses. Cost of the sales you got, profit you got, and sales. Over. Now here some of you did mistake. I did say attempt either 5 or 6. So if you have attempted both, you cannot complete the paper in given time. 10 में से कितने marks मिले? Or did you like the question or not? Same question is there in the CMA study material in CST. कहीं शायद overhead chapter में होगा. Somewhere it will be cost sheet. I don't mind. It's very common knowledge. Clear to all of you? Yeah. If you subscribe, you will be notified whenever I am doing the doubt clearing sessions. You suggest, shall we do doubt clearing together for DT, IDT and costing or separate? What will be helpful? Chal. This was a very easy question for 10 marks. A manufacturing company is making 4,20,000 at 70% and its structure is given material, labor, variable and fixed. Semi-variable overhead are 5 lakh at 60%, which increases by 5 lakh for every 5%. And after 80%, it will increase by 75,000. for every 10% increase. ठीक है? First 6 months you are working at 50% capacity. Next 3 months you are working at 75% capacity. And 100% capacity you are working for the remaining 3 months. Okay? So 6 lakhs into 3 divided by 12. Oh, this is 100%. There's a printing mistake in the answer. Yeah. Sure. 100%. Thank you. Thank you for the response. Surely we'll take doubt clearing sessions live in YouTube or on Zoom. Whenever 2-3 doubts are accumulated. जैसे अभी at least so many of you have asked me Provident PF, RPF का doubt. So that's just a simple logic. Yeah. Practice batch is free, DT, IDT, and you, I think now you can judge me that I'm not a person who will do fast, जैसे तैसे and complete कर लो. No. If you trust me, you will definitely get the result for sure. Now, what is their capacity? 100% capacity. 4,20,000 is 70%. So 100% is कितना? करो calculator में. 420 into 100 divided by 70. 6 lakhs. 6 lakhs. So 6 lakh, 6 by 12, 50% capacity. 6 lakh, 3 by 12, 75%. 6 lakh. So you will get how many units you have produced in these months. Have you done such kind of problem earlier? It's very easy. Once you get number of units, you just have to multiply simply. Material cost 60 into 1,50,000, 60 into 1,12,500, 1,12,500 into 60, and 60 like that. Then labor 30, then variable overhead 15, fixed overhead. Fixed overhead is here, fixed. Ma'am, how did you divide fixed overhead? 6 by 12, 3 by 12, 3 by 12. 6 is to 3 is to 3 ratio, fixed overhead. तो ये भी आ जाएगा. Now, 5 lakh up to 60%, you are 50%. So semi-variable overhead is 5 lakh. So ma'am, we should have taken 5 lakh, no? But it's 5 lakh per annum. And you are working at 50% capacity for how many months? 6 by 12. Now, here you are working at 75% capacity. Yeah. So, 5 lakh, 60%. Or 5% at 50,000. 65. Or 5% at 70. Or 5%. I hope you all are getting 50,000. Every 5% it is increasing. So it's coming 5, 6 lakh, 50,000. For how many months? 312. Like that you will get the answer, total and profit. Don't try to calculate the profit for months. This is the part where students go wrong. Costing, you know why we are not able, ma'am, paper easy tha, but I'm not, we do extra calculation. Listen to one thing carefully. If they ask you cost sheet per unit, then only calculate the per. If they ask you percentage, then only you do percentage. Otherwise, just do what they say. So, if they have asked you in this question, check. क्या पूछा है बेटा आपको? देखो. They have just asked you, what is the selling price? So, why do you want the profit and sales? You got the total cost. Ma'am, then why did you divide here? Because semi-variable overhead was different. My reasoning will justify many of your common doubts. So desired profit, sales value, you will get, and the cost. Cost plus profit is selling price. Divide by this, you will get 128.45. Okay? Right. This one was pretty simple. Finished goods, raw material stock, work in progress, raw material purchase, carriage inward wages. Where will you take royalty? Huh? Royalty is after the factory overhead. Molds and all, you can take it as direct expenses also, or you can take after the factory overhead. I'll tell you. research and development cost, primary packing also after the factory overhead only, administrative overhead, salary and wages of the supervisor. Yeah. Opening stock is 8.05. Current production, you will know. 152 units were produced and these were sold. And already opening was also there. So how much is closing? You can calculate. It's there in the working note. Hoga. 1 minute. Opening stock is given to you. 2,500 units. Yeah. And you have produced how much? 152. So you have sold 152. So remaining will be the closing stock. This was a super duper easy problem. Just whatever figures you know, you go on writing. Purchase, carriage inward, opening stock, closing stock. Ma'am, why did you take carriage inward? Carriage inward is a part of purchases. GST, if input tax credit is not allowed, it's a part of purchases. So take all that here, add opening stock minus closing stock. You will get the raw material consumed. Add wages, royalty and molds and dyes and all. You can take as direct expense or you can take as factory overhead. No problem. You can write a note and you can do it. You will surely get marks. Power and fuel is very well a direct expense, so prime cost. Salary and wages of supervisor. You know what is factory overhead? Indirect material, indirect labor, indirect expense. So indirect labor, supervisor and manager is looking after all the units produced. So salary and wages, works cost. Add opening and closing work in progress, it's given to you. Factory cost. Factory cost के बाद this placement is essential. Normally students see the packing cost and they go to selling and overhead, selling and distribution. No, without primary packing you cannot sell it. So primary packing is a part of the cost of production, even R&D. If you want, just wait 5 minutes, I'll share the booster notes with all of you. Cost of the production you got. Opening stock of the finished goods. Closing stock of the finished goods. Abhi dekho, opening 2,500 units valued at 8.5. This is given. Current production 12 lakh 43 400. 1243 400. Divide by 1,52,000 units produced. You are getting per unit 8.18 multiplied by your closing stock unit. They have done shortcut. You can write a working and do. I want to wait here. Is this clear to all of you? Opening stock 8.05, but current production is 8.18. So nothing given first in, first out. So your closing stock will always be on the current production rate minus. Now add administrative overhead. Ma'am, administrative overhead ऊपर आएगा ना? Cost of production के पहले, yes. But if it is general, you can take it down also. Yeah. Selling and distribution overhead. An alert point I want to say, dear students, my paper correction experience, selling and distribution overheads, they take for number of units produced. Gone. Number of units produced is 1,52,000. But selling and distribution is always incurred for number of units sold. Cost of sales. Profit is 20% of sales, then take sales as 100, profit is 20, cost as 80. If it is 20% on cost, take cost as 100, profit as 20 and 120. Ma'am, ये तो आप क्या सिखा रहे हैं? But इसी में गलती होती है. Once you get the answer, you can know the selling price. Cost sheet is the topic where 7 marks, 10 mark question is asked. You have to speed up and do everything in writing. Least of the calculation. मतलब calculations बहुत होंगे. Use the same calculator which you are going to use in final exam. But Don't try to do things orally. Write and do. It's not a time waste. It will take same time. Case study also, rough work for case study you do and complete. Okay. I didn't realize, dear students, took more than 1 hour is over since we have started and then we have gone live. So hope this is helpful to you. Today is Thursday. How many marks you have got? You want to share here? If you don't want to share on the YouTube, you all are connected with me in the challenges group in the WhatsApp or in the Telegram. Connect over there, and definitely, if you have still any doubts in the cost sheet, question paper, suggested answer, or paper discussion, and is this way helpful, or we can do it in half an hour? Isko 1.2. Yeah, marking. 10 mark question, 1 mark, 1 mark, 1 mark. Like that marks are okay. I want you to set things for final exam. इसलिए मैं बहुत ऐसे marking में I'm not going. Start your preparation for material chapter. Watch one short video which is there in the YouTube playlist. And Saturday, 7 p.m. we will be discussing in live class material exam. Tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Friday evening, 6 p.m. to Saturday, 6 p.m. you can write material exam as and how you wish. And those who have registered, Wednesday, yesterday was your house property paper. Monday is your business head paper discussion. The day timetable is given, that day we will discuss the paper. One day before that, 6 p.m. on Sunday evening, business head paper will be uploaded in the course where you have purchased the booster program. You can download the question paper and you can write the exam. Wish you very all the best. Don't panic by saying again and again, ma'am, September attempt, 1 month, December attempt, देखेंगे, हो जाएगा. If you need any help one-to-one, I have given you the number. Message, I need one-to-one mentoring. You will get a slot. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow or Monday say, you will get a slot and best we can help you, I will do. Promise you will share this question paper, which is there in the Telegram and WhatsApp, and this paper discussion with at least 5 to 6 of your friends, because I want all of you are working hard, but I want you to go fearless for the final exam. Okay? Right. Check the playlist DT IDT full 25 lectures for DT, 25 for IDT custom. सब मिलेगा आपको प्लेलिस्ट में. देखो, पढ़ाई शुरू करो. DT IDT compiler is available, free PDF. You can take a printout. If you want hard copies for costing DT compilers, message me. I am forgetting that booster notes we are going to give free to all. Let me share and show you how our booster notes are. 2 minutes. ये देखो, ये हमारा compiler है, compiler 2, in which all booster notes are there and past exam papers are there. See, this is the format of the cost sheet, beta. And this part is confusing, especially for the CA students. CMA में इस इतना डेप्थ नहीं भी किए तो ठीक है, but you should know practically this is what is CAS, cost accounting standard. Factory cost के बाद quality control cost, R&D, normal administrative, if any scrap you have sold of your byproduct income, and primary packing. Ma'am, what is primary packing? I am selling oil. Can I say yellow 1 kilo oil? Arre, I have to pack it in 1 liter bottle or sachet, right? Then what is secondary packing? I'll put 12 parachute bottles in a cartoon in which parachute. That's my secondary packing. That will go in selling and distribution overhead. Cost of sales factory. C. Factory overhead is always charged with number of units produced. Selling overhead is incurred for number of units sold. Yeah, like this all formula. If GST credit is not available, add it to the purchase. Otherwise, your raw material consumed, say continue, the mistake will go on. Okay. So these are all the booster notes which are not copied. They are made with years, decades of teaching. 2 decade हो गए, but online नहीं किया मैंने. It was all offline in Hyderabad. Now, if you trust me, check this. See, if your cost is increasing and selling price is same, your profit will come down. This is there in cost sheet. This is a pumping heart of marginal costing. If your cost is increasing, no, In increase cost, I want same profit. Then increase the selling price. If you want the same profit margin, earlier also 100 rupees may be 20% profit. Now the cost has gone up. You still want 20%. Increase your selling price. No. In 110, I want to sell it in 120 rupees. Then decrease your profit. If you know these beautiful equations, what I'm talking, are you all following? See, this is your material exam on Saturday. Tomorrow 6 p.m. the paper will be out. EOQs, kya padna hai, format, what is number of orders. All this is there in the revision video also. 1.5 hour revision video, one short video. See, when you do LIFO, FIFO, what are the points you need to take care? This is labor, Rowan, Halsey. Like this, all the booster notes I have combined and months of my hard work I have put in the compiler. Yeah. So compiler is available in the concept classes app. But yeah, booster notes are available free in the Telegram and PDF. You can take a printout. I'll surely share it. You just message me and I'll do it for all of you. Thank you so much. All of you are staying till the end. But like button is not hitted by all of you. क्यों? नहीं समझ में आया या पूरा समझ में आया? Right? God bless you all. Wish you very all the best. See you all on Saturday, 7 p.m. live. Bye. Do suggest me when do you want the doubt clearing class also live in YouTube or in Insta where it is comfortable. I'll do it sure.